It is dormant. So that's a virtual assistant. You have to ask for assistant before it will come to you. Do you understand? Beautiful. We are looking at smart cars. We know of Tesla, right? Have you heard of Tesla? Yes. Tesla is also a form of AI embedded in a machine. Tesla can be a robot as well because there's various definitions for robots and AI. They work hand in hand. But Tesla is an example of a smart car, so we can term it as an AI. Do you understand? And we have recommendation systems. We use Netflix, right? How many of us use Netflix here? Yes. So you see, who watches anime? What's your favorite anime? Naruto. What else? What? What? I can't hear you. That's right. That's an anime. What else? What? One Piece. Very good. Very good. My man. But my favorite is Demon Slayer. So sorry. I'll be biased with that. What do you have to say? What? What? I also go with Demon Slayer. So sorry. So yeah, if you're watching Demon Slayer on Netflix, okay, and you are done, you see, it suggests other movies for you. That's an AI. So it has learned that when you go, what's your name? Papa, you're my new friend, okay? So if Papa should open Netflix right now, you see Netflix will suggest another movie, maybe Castlevania or something. You're looking at Ichigo, Bleach, something. It will bring it up to you. Who watches Bleach? You watch Bleach. Why didn't you mention Bleach then? You watch Bleach as well. Good. Just two? Three? Are you sure? Are you sure? You're lying. Okay, yeah, so those are examples of AI in our everyday life. Even the fact that you open the Netflix app and it recommends the app to you, it's an AI working. It has understood how and what you like to see. So you understand that when you open it, you realize that there are cartoons everywhere. That's AI. It has tuned itself to understand what you want. So that's a form of AI in our everyday lives. Do you understand? Next slide, please. Yes, so we are looking at robots and AI. Okay, as I mentioned earlier on, we have industrial robots, we have service robots, we have companion robots, okay? So let's look at robots. You remember I mentioned that Tesla can be a robot and an AI together because Tesla is a machine that's embedded with the AI. It mentions that here, robots can be controlled by AI. It also helps them make decisions and perform tasks like playing games or assisting with chores. If you look at Tesla, okay, we know Tesla, right? If you check out their factories, you realize that they are filled with industrial robots. You realize that there are little to no human beings present over there, okay? Because they are industrial robots, they work in factories. All you have to do is issue a command, and they'll be working tirelessly for hours. So there's we know of Amazon, right? Yeah. So there's an Amazon factory where there are no human beings. It's filled with just robots. Those are industrial robots controlled with AI. Do you understand? And they are service robots. They are robots. I don't know. Alexa is also they've created a new form of Alexa where you can issue commands for you to clean your room. Those are service robots. You even find some of them care assistant or companion robots. You find them in hospitals. So now hospitals are making use of robots. So you see a robot going around just giving medications to patients and everything. It just knows that I should go here, give to this person. China has implemented that, where the robots give medications to patients based on instructions. So they cannot work on their own. They have to be given a command for them to work. So these are just forms of robots: industrial robots, service robots, and companion robots. Do you understand? We even have robots where you can tell them that they should work for you. When you're happy, when you're sad, they should make you happy, sorry. Or when you're crying, they should let you stop crying. Those are companion robots. They are there in your everyday space. They work with you, okay? So like the lady who doesn't like the good anime stuff. What's the name? Yes, you can talk to the robot to actually give you recommendations to good anime, Demon Slayer, One Piece. Do you understand? So how come you didn't mention it? Pardon? My man. Papa, he's taking your place, oh. You have to come up with good stuff, oh. Can we go to the next slide? Okay, so I won't go too much into this, okay? These are just things when you hear about AI robots, you should just know. I don't want to talk too much about it. We have something we call machine learning. So we see the end product, that is Siri and everything, but behind the Siri, what operates it, or the engines that work in it, we call one of them machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, and computer vision. So if you hear computer vision, what do you think about it? If you hear computer vision, what do you think it is? Computer vision. Anyone? You should just try. There's no wrong answer. You don't necessarily need to read it. I know it's here. I should have just brought it here. But you can read it. But I mean, if you hear computer vision, what does it say? What do you think it is? No idea. Okay. Are you reading?
Requires computers with the ability to see and interpret images, enabling tasks like object recognition, image classification, and facial detection.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Clap for him. What's your name? Nana what?
Nana Edu Osage.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually true. Clap for him. How old are you?
6.
6. Okay, that's good. I mean, computer vision, we all use phones, right? We use phones. How many of us use iPhones here? iPhones. We use Samsung, Android, right? Hello? Yes. So, you see, we have facial recognition where you can use to unlock your phone. That's a form of a computer vision. So, it's something we use every day. Okay? We use it almost every day. Using it to unlock your phone, open your camera app to detect your face, to take a picture. Those are forms of computer vision. Do you understand? So, we have natural language processing. I won't talk too much about it, but it's like, have we used Google Translate before? We've used Google Translate. That's a form of natural language processing. So it's something you are doing. You just don't know that's what you are doing. Do you understand? So someone is speaking French. You can just type the French. It will go to English. English to French, whichever way you want. That's a form of natural language processing. Because it has to learn what you are saying to give you the next answer. Do you understand? Good. Machine learning, okay, so it's like you leaving the machine with forms of information, okay? So you have this machine over here, right? You feed it, let's say, information, anime. We feed it with manga. We feed it with this. We feed it with a lot of things. It should tell us what it is learning. So at the end of the day, it should collate the information and give us something meaningful. Do you understand? That is a form of machine learning. Do you understand? Great. And deep learning, right? If we say deep learning, it's like the machine going into details to figure out certain things. The machine has a brain. So it talks about neural networks inspired by the human brain. We want it to behave like a human being. Do you understand? So you see, you watch cartoons. Have you watched Avengers before? So you see those machines acting like they are human beings, talking and everything. That's a form of machine learning that has gone to deep learning to behave like a human being. Do we understand? Good. Can we go to the next slide, please? Yes, so with the learning, okay, this one, I won't talk too much about it, okay? So with the learning, with the machine learning that I just spoke about, we have supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. If I say hallucinate, who understands hallucinate? If I use the word hallucinate, who understands it? Oh, you can try. So, how will you describe hallucination?
So in humans, hallucination is a medical state which makes you see things that are not actually there.
Yeah, that's actually true. Clap for her. That's actually true. So, just as how did everyone hear what she said? Did everyone hear what she said? No. Okay, some didn't hear. Can you come again?
Hallucination is a medical state in humans that makes you see things that are not actually there.
Did we hear now? Yes. So, how many of us know that machines can actually hallucinate, just like human beings, but not in a medical sense? So, I can give it as a form of information where I wouldn't help the machine learn. Any output it brings, I could say it is right. So, the machine could see a black human being. Let's say I'm implementing this thing in the US, okay, and I want it to be biased. So I can implement the machine that whenever it sees a black person, it should say that you're a thief. Exactly. I'll leave it act. That's a machine hallucinating because it has gone through unsupervised learning. Those are one of the dangers about artificial intelligence. You see, when you are even asking the Siri certain questions, it will not give you answers. It will say, I'm not privy to that. But in certain countries, when you're asking Siri the same question, it will give you that information. We call it territorial demarcations. Do you understand? If I say territorial, let's say regions, when you are even watching certain videos, it will tell you that this sound is not available, especially on Snapchat. There are certain sounds when probably your friends in America or Canada, they are playing, when you are trying to view it, to tell you that this sound is not available in your location. Those are territorial demarcations. Do you understand? So on supervised learning, the machine hallucinates. It sees things that are not there. So to see you, and instead of it being a normal machine, it would say it has seen a thief. So the police should arrest the thief. Do you understand? Those are some of the dangers when you don't assist the machine learn. So in that sense, we call it unsupervised learning. The machine learns on its own. With supervised learning is the opposite. You help the machine learn. So whatever output it is giving you, you could say that, no, a black person is not a thief. The black person is also a normal human being. So when you see it, treat it as how you treat every human being. So that's supervised learning. Do we understand? Do we have any question? We don't have any question. Okay, can we go to the next slide? Yes, so that's the natural language processing I spoke about, where it changes from English to French. Google Translate. So it just helps the machine. When you are training it in a natural language processing engine, you are just helping it to understand human beings and every language you speak. So you can ask Siri any question in any language except Twi. They haven't included Twi and Ewe and the African dialect. But any question, any internationally known language, when you ask Siri, it will respond. So that's that. Siri has undergone natural language processing. Do we understand? Do we understand? Great. Can we go to the next slide? Yes, so with the one of the uses of the computer vision is it helps self-driving cars. As I mentioned, it helps facial recognition with the phones, right? For you to unlock your phone, for you to lock your phone, for you to even, when you're taking a picture, the camera has to, you see when you're taking a picture, sometimes a box comes on your face, right? Yes, that's a form of facial recognition in camera use, right? And we are looking at robotics, we are looking at medical imaging. You know now, in the medical field, they are actually embedding robots and AI, where the robots can actually perform a surgery. Do we know that? We know that. How do we know that? Has anyone seen any video like that? I can't hear. Is it yes or no? What? The no is more than the yes. Yes or no? I can't hear. Anyway, that's fine. So yes, robotics and the medical field is actually an evolving place where you can see that robots and doctors are actually working to perform surgery and everything. You guys have to listen to me because after this, there will be a debate. You need to tell me why, yes, those who came late, for those who came late, you're going to tell me why AI is good or bad. So the good things I'm mentioning, you have to take notice of it. And the bad things I'll mention, you have to take notice of it. Because if I'm done and you come and stand here and you don't tell me exactly what I need to hear, you will lose the debate and you won't get the gift as well. Do you understand? You won't get it. I have a surprise package for the winner. So if you don't give me something good, I'll take it away. Are we okay with that? Are we okay? That one you answer. Okay, that's fine. Next slide, please. Yes. Take notice of it. Benefits of AI. Are you guys listening? Benefits of AI. Okay. So with AI, you improve something we call efficiency. Have you heard of ChatGPT? Beautiful. We've heard of Meta AI as well. Yes. So it improves efficiency. So I don't have to now go on Google to say, Google, when was Ghana's independence? I can just ask, when is Ghana's independence? Right on my phone. I don't need to go to the web browser. And it will give me every information I need. So that is AI improving efficiency for me. Do we understand? And we look at personalized experiences. So I can say that, okay, whenever I'm coming on Netflix, as we use that example, I'm training it for it to give me action movies, right? Who has watched the new Deadpool and Wolverine? Deadpool and Wolverine, you guys haven't watched it? The new one, you haven't watched it? So that's what you people are missing. Because the winner, we are going to watch a movie at the mall. So if you don't get the arguments right, the debates right, I'll go with Uncle Kojo and we'll go and watch it. We'll use the prize for ourselves, okay? So if you want to go and watch the Deadpool and Wolverine, you need to give me a very good debate on why AI is good or why AI is bad. Are we listening? Very good. So it enhances decision making. So it says that you can feed AI with a lot of information and tell it that, okay, I've given you 5,000 words, right? Break it down to 1,000 words for me. And it will do it for you. Have you said, who said he has used Copilot before? Good. So you see, it can enhance your personal decision. You can tell it that I have 5,000 words, summarize it to 1,000, summarize it to 500, include this, include that. It will fetch it for you right now. I didn't bring my laptop. I would have demonstrated it for you, where the AI can just pick information from here and there. You can feed it with over 50,000 words and tell it to bring it down to 1,000. It will do it for you. Are we clear? And new discoveries. You can tell AI that, okay, tell me about the new movie that is out. Tell me about what's happening in Ghana. Tell me about what is happening. It will tell you everything you need to know. All because we fed it with data. We fed it with what? Beautiful. Can we go to the next slide? Okay. Before I talk about this, can anyone tell me one benefit of AI? One benefit of AI. Beautiful. Next one. Enhances our decision making. Okay. New discoveries. Very good. Now we're talking. People are winning. Oh. You guys are there. Papa, you don't want to go watch the new movie? Can we go to the... Okay, yes, so AI in healthcare. So I was talking about robotics and AI. And what did I call... What name did I use for robots that are helpful in organizations, in hospitals and everything? I used one name for it. No, it's not industrial. It's not service. The question, I was saying that there's this type of robots we use in medical institutions. I use one name. No, it's actually service. It's actually right. What's your name? What? Akwesi. That's very good. It's actually service robots because they help in the distribution of medicine and everything. Akwesi is winning. You guys are sitting down looking at me. Akwesi is taking it away. Oh. Akwesi, you want to go and watch the movie, right? It's showing at 7 p.m. We can go and watch it, right? Okay, so AI in healthcare, it helps in diagnosis and treatment. It helps in drug discovery. Are we looking at it? Because in your debate, I need to see everything I spoke about in your debate. We will just have a group of 2. For those who think that AI is good will be here. Those who think AI is bad will be here. Then you can argue your point out. Just 5 points. You give me and speak about it very well. Do we understand? Do we understand? So AI in healthcare, it helps in diagnosis and treatment. So now there's this type of study that came out or research that came out that AI can see cancer 5 years before it happens. That's good, right? So it does this imaging and referencing. You remember I mentioned computer vision. It's able to do the facial recognition, medical imaging. What else did I use? Self-driving. Do you remember? Do you remember? Yeah, so with that AI healthcare, it was able to discover cancer 5 years before it happened. Right, that's good. That's actually very good. Something human beings cannot do. But because of the information we have fed it, it's able to enhance efficiency. Do you remember? Very good. With the drug discovery, it's able to actually run its own combinations of, whatever it is they do in the medical field to come up with new drugs to battle whatever disease or whatever is wrong. Okay? Can we go to the next slide? So AI in transportation. Autonomous vehicles. There are right now vehicles being tested globally where the vehicle can you order it, it will come to you. There's no driver. Just with the app, you sit in it, it takes you to your destination and goes back. Those are autonomous vehicles. That's because we've implemented AI with the machine. Hence, the autonomous vehicle will be called what? What will it be called? So can you call what will it be called? Can you call the vehicle a robot or an AI? Or both? Which is which? What? Very good. You guys are listening. We are now on track. So yes, it's a robot embedded with AI. Hence, it's operating like a robot and an AI as well. But bear in mind that it can never move on its own without your command. Okay? Just like autonomous vehicles. It cannot move on its own without you issuing a command, just like ordering an Uber. An Uber is not an autonomous vehicle, but if you don't order it, the ride will not come to you, right? Yes, sure. So we are looking at traffic optimization. So you see the traffic situation that happens all over the country. Should we implement AI in our traffic system? Who uses the Oponglo stretch? Nobody. What about the Spintex stretch when you're going to school? You use the Spintex stretch. You see the amount of traffic on it? Very good. So if we should implement AI on that stretch with, let's say, traffic lights and everything, it will analyze the situation, tell us the peak areas and where we could diversify some of the cars to pass. Because if you look at the situation, there are various routes that the cars can use where it won't cause so much traffic on the road. Some can use the Printex road, some can go straight, some can also go and use the new road going to the Mahama stretch. Do you understand? AI would analyze the whole information provided. So it won't be with one person. Then it can diversify it. So when there are peak areas, or there are peak days, or there are peak times, it can tell the human being operating the traffic that, okay, let these cars pass here, let these cars pass here, let these cars pass here. It would improve what? Efficiency. It would enhance decision making. That's the benefit of AI. So you remember, as I said, the benefits of AI, it cuts across all these things, healthcare and transportation. So I've mentioned 2 areas where AI works in healthcare and what? Very good. Can we go to the next slide? So we have some of the considerations of AI. You remember I was saying that you can train an AI for it. When it sees a black man, it will tell the black man that the black man is what? Very good. So we call it bias and fairness. Those are some of the ethical, if I say ethical, do you understand? Like how it relates with us humanly. It has to have morals and empathy. Do you understand? It cannot have empathy because it's not a human being, but it has to be fair. that when he sees a black man and a white man, he won't say, you are this, you are that. It has to be fair. If there's a decision to be made, it will consider your strengths and weaknesses. Do you have a question? Okay, what's that? Yes. You program an AI, you need to train it. Do you understand? You will give it information. So you actually program it in a way it should work. Do we understand? There are labs and areas where you can actually go and train your AI. So who has used, I don't know, have we ordered food from Doman before? Doman. Has anyone used Doman? Doman. So you see when you go on their page on IG and you're trying to order, a chatbot comes. It's a form of a program. Okay? It's a form of a program. It's something we'll look at. How to create your own chatbot, where probably if someone is looking for the location of the church, you can program it in such a way that when it says hello, the robot will respond, hi, how can we help you? Then you give it various questions. It's a project you can actually do for the church as the youth. Do you understand? Yes, so ethical considerations of AI. It has to be fair and not biased. If it is for A, give it to A. If it's for B, give it to B. Do we understand? We look at privacy and security. You see, there are certain sites or websites when you visit there, before you do anything, it will tell you accept all. Have you seen anything like that? Have you seen anything like that? Yes. Pardon? Cookies. Very good. Very good. Very good. That's a very good example of AI working with privacy and security, right? So cookies, as she mentioned, can you tell us about cookies?
Cookies are like data asked by a web server to agree or disagree to the app that you are in.
Not biscuits, cookies. Cookies. Pardon? Hold on.
Some browsers it just pop up. Yeah, it's like an advert.
Yeah, that's good. Clap for them. Clap for them. Clap for them. That's very good. Do we have any other contribution? Cookies. Those who are thinking, how many of us thought cookies were biscuits? I promise. What somebody thought was a biscuit. No, but you thought it was a biscuit. You thought it was a biscuit. That's fine. That's fine. So now we know what cookies are. So yes, as they mentioned, if you combine it, all they are saying that cookies, they track your movements on the website that, as she said, the word you are on. So it just tracks your activities. Whatever you do on the website, it captures it. Like, you see, you go on a certain website, you say, save your password. Or remember next time. Exactly. So hence, if you close the Facebook and you open it again, that's a cookie working with your saved password. So it just opens without asking you for your username or your password. Do you understand? So that was, what's your name? Yaira, that's good. And what's your name? What? Caleb, nice one. Clap for them, clap for them. They've done really well. They've done really well. And I'm sure we've heard the fact that AI is going to displace some of us, our jobs, those who are in IT. Yes, you hear AI. Dada Kojo, can you tell us? So there was this whole frenzy about AI kicking tech guys out of their jobs. It says AI can now code, AI can now build a website. It can do all of that, but it cannot replace a human being. Do not forget it, that AI can never replace a human being. It will be there to help us, but cannot replace us because they are not autonomous. And by the time they get to the form of being autonomous, we have been far advanced and they will help us, but they can never take our jobs. So ethical considerations of AI. So in your debate, you need to mention it. If you are for the motion that AI is good, pick your points. If you are against the motion that AI will not help us, pick your points. Are we okay with that? Great. So, autonomous weapons. You know now we have, who has played Call of Duty? Yeah, those are my people. Those are my people. Call of Duty. What else? Battlefield. Amen. Battlefield. God of War. What? What? Fire. God of War. The new one. Ragnarok. Who has played it? You played the new one. What else have you played? But the other one. Okay. Okay. Hala, you played it before. That's good. That's good. Very good. So you see, there are certain weapons. When you put it on automatic detect, you just aim at the person and it will just fall on the person's head or something. Then give you the headshot. Yes. Very good. Those are form of AI enhanced weapons. You can actually set a missile from here. Now we have AI that have enhanced weapons in such a way that it can actually go from here to wherever it is and hit that particular person without causing damage to the environment. So you can move from here to Taifa and hit just one person without causing too much chaos. So those are enhanced AI autonomous weapons. It will travel, evade whatever it is. It will evade it. You see, when you are playing Call of Duty, Battlefield and all that, you use flares to detect missiles and all that. Very good. Now, the AI enhanced weapons can actually evade it and come directly to you. So you cannot hide. You have to respawn. You have to respawn by all means. Do you understand? Very good. So can we go to the next slide? Is there AI in any of the Barbie games? Have you used AI in any of the Barbie games? Pardon? What? What? You play it. So how do you know? Ah. How old are you right now? How old are you right now? When were you a child? You said when you were a child, so when were you playing it? At what age were you playing? When you were 6 years. When you was younger. Talking Angela. How was the AI in it?
It's like it has human feelings. When you hit it, it will react to the hit. You can talk to it, then it will repeat your words. So as it's an AI.
Okay, like the talking cat. But yours was Barbie. Can we go to the next slide? Let's give an applause for him. I mean, he's the only one who has done it. You guys, you haven't done anything like that. You haven't. What's your name? Kweku. Nice one. Give it up for Kweku. Give it up for Kweku. So yes, as we were saying, as we mentioned about cookies and everything, right? So have you seen the images on the slides? Have you seen the images on the slides? So do we have our phones here? Do we all have our phones here? No. How many of us have our phones here? How many of us? Okay. Do we have internet on it? Do we have internet on the phone? Like, internet, is it working on the phone? Okay. So those who have it, go to your WhatsApp and let your Meta AI create any image that we haven't seen before and come and show it to us. Just 5 people. I need 5 people to do this for me. Let your AI create an image that we haven't seen before. If you bring an image you've seen before, you go and sit down. We want an image that we haven't seen before, the craziest image you can think about or you can think of. So just 5 people, come right here. Just 5 people. Okay, is that you?
No, I said that it should give me a picture of a girl for a wallpaper.
Okay, so let's create another. Have you seen the image? So let's look at it. Isn't it nice? Can we all see it? We can see. You can show it to us. So let's create a different image, an image we haven't seen before. Let's use 5 minutes for this. So, where are the 5 people? I have 1. 4 more. Who's coming? I thought we said we had our phones here. Some of us raised our hands, we had our phones here. If you have internet, just come. Let's create come. Let's create an image for you. Dada Coach, do you want to help us? Very good. What did he tell you to do?
I tell you to send a picture of a robot.
A robot. So she created a picture of a robot from the AI. So you see, it has improved efficiency, enhanced performance. She didn't have to draw it. She didn't have to go and look at it. She just told it to do it for me and it did it, right? So look at it. Have we seen it? Very good. Let me see yours. So what is this? Tell us.
An animal. What did you tell it to do? Nah, like I already downloaded it. So, yeah. Yeah, from AI. Like I got it from AI.
Let it give me an image that we haven't seen before. You don't have internet. Okay. What's your name? Eliam. Nanama. Eliam Nanama. Okay. Any other person? Is that it? Okay. Moving on. So with this image as well, I created it with an AI. I didn't draw it. I didn't do it. I created it with an AI. So I could actually work it. So if you look on it, you see it says the name here, made with Gamma. So you can actually tell it to give you images for a presentation. So you can load the information in it and it will analyze the information and give you the corresponding image. So if you look at this, I was talking about AI and privacy concerns. Hence, it gave me this image. Do you understand? So AI can enhance a lot of things, fasten our decision making and everything. So AI, it has its good side and has its bad sides. So far, we've been talking about the good sides. We will delve into the bad sides later. So if you look at the privacy collection, do you remember I told you that in AI we have 3 steps? You remember I mentioned the 3 steps? Do you remember I mentioned the 3 steps? What was the first step in when you're becoming an AI? Very good. Very good. What's your name again? Clap for Caleb. Clap for Caleb. That's a very good one. The first step is data collection. And the second step is what? Pardon? Very good. Pattern recognition. And the last one, that's my friend Papa. Clap for him. And what's the last one? What? Decision making. That's very good. Clap for him. Clap for him. That's very good. Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. You guys, how many? So just 3 people remembered what I said. Is that it? You guys are missing out on the prize, oh. You're missing out. It's almost 7 p.m. You're missing out. Okay. So can we go to the next slide? Yes, it's actually almost 7 p.m. We can actually go and watch it. No, simple. Okay. So looking at the bad sides of AI. So let me ask you guys a question. Which command do you think I gave the AI to give me this image? Which command do you think I told it to give me this image?
You said that he should give you an image of the misuses of AI.
That's very good. That's actually very good. So if you look at it, the image is trying to tell you that it's looking at the misuse of AI. So this is a form of someone behind the computer and actually viewing news and everything on what is actually going on. Do you understand? So that was actually very good. So when we come to the misuse of AI, we can see that there are a lot of concerns, privacy concerns, security concerns, cyberbullying, people hiding behind their phone that's being anonymous, doing a lot of things, child trafficking, a lot of things are going on. Have we heard of the dark web before? We've heard of the dark web. People are misusing AI and everything just for these things. Maybe one of these days we would let Dada Kojo tell us about dark web and hacking and everything, okay? So let's go on. Can we go to the next slide, please? Yes, so we are talking about deepfakes. Have we heard of deepfakes before? Pardon? Yes, we'll actually go through a video that will show us exactly how deepfake is done. So one of the major misuse of AI is deepfake and spread of misinformation. So you see, our mothers and fathers will be forwarding messages to us on WhatsApp that when it is raining, don't pick up a phone. When you are thirsty, don't take cold water. When you are crying, don't look in a mirror. Exactly. Misinformation. So it's been misused so much that someone can create any information and send it across, and it actually gain traction. Everyone will be talking about it, but you go and if you don't check the facts, you realize that misinformation and deepfakes. Now we have fabricated. Some of the causes of deepfakes are fabricated reality, erosion of trust, and ethical implications. If I say erosion of trust, what's the meaning of erosion? What's erosion? Okay, I'm coming. Let me give it to you.
Like there will be no trust.
Very good, very good, very good.
Erosion means wearing down or breaking down.
So, no trust, as you mentioned, wearing down or breaking down. So when you go on the internet and you cannot even trust exactly what you are seeing. We could see Obama dancing. Is it Obama dancing? You see Nanado. Who saw that Baumia video? What was it? What was it doing? Give me the watch it, guys. Give me the watch it. It was just like that. That's deepfake. And it's actually free on the internet. If you actually, I won't show you where to do it. But it's like, I'm not going to show you. But you in particular, you cannot use deepfake. You're a very stubborn child. You know? So yes, imagine your vice president dancing, give me the watch it, off. Do you understand? You are misusing AI, right? So, ethical implications. You see that, who saw that Taylor Swift video where Taylor Swift had some pictures all over the internet? No one saw it. No one saw it. No one saw it. Hey, you people saw it. Someone saw it. So, what's your name? Kukwa, you didn't see it? Sure. Okay. So yes, there were images all over the internet of Taylor Swift walking around the stadium and everything, but it wasn't actually Taylor Swift. So when you're a celebrity, you can actually report to the institution that holds the AI engine to let you know that you don't want your image to be used. You can actually ban them from using your image or your voice. We now have AI voices for Drake. We have AI. Who knows Drake? Okay, yes. Yeah. So yes, you see that AI voices, they actually give them permission to use it. But if you don't have to give permission, they will actually misuse it. Hence, you see Baumia dancing Agado. Exactly. Imagine your president dancing Agado. No. That's not a very good thing. But I mean, this is the path of the world where we have. So I said that some of the causes of deepfakes are what? Fabricated reality. What next? And what next? Okay. Next slide, please. So yes, deepfakes and their impact on privacy and security. So you know some of the institutions in banks, right? You actually have to call the person for them to confirm the transaction over the phone. So when you're making an online transaction, maybe you're paying for your iTunes or you're paying for your Netflix. When it's above a certain amount, the company or the bank has to call you to confirm for you to tell them your security code and everything. So imagine AI picking your voice and mimicking it over the phone. That's we call something identity theft. So the person has stolen your identity and used it to confirm a transaction over the phone. So once your bank calls, it uses your voice using the deepfake app to answer the call, answer the security questions. That's if they know it, and that is it. All your money is gone. Do you understand? So deepfake is able to do all that. Even facial recognition. Facial recognition. It's actually able to mimic your face, your actions, and everything. So when you call, you just launch the app. When you're talking to the banker, they actually think that is you, but it's not you. It is probably Caleb using the face of Kukwa or something to confirm a transaction. Do we understand? So AI has brought a lot of ethical implications and loss of trust, and a whole lot has been brought by AI. Some have lost their jobs. Some. Because now, who has been to SGSSB Bank or Stanbic? Have you been to any of the banks? So you see now, when you go to the banks, at first we had people who will come and meet you and ask you what you're about to do. But now when you go to the banks, you go directly to your computer screen, right? It will ask you what do you want to do. You actually put in the information. Then it will give you a transaction ID where you have to wait for them to call your ID at the bank. So now tellers and everything, some of them are losing their jobs because now they will replace it with AI or a chatbot. Customer service. Now you go to certain sites, websites, and it's chatbots that you'll be talking to, unless you have to escalate the information. Do we understand? So AI is causing a lot of non-sexual content. So like Baumia's video being used, Baumia didn't consent to it. If I say consent, Baumia did not agree for them to use his picture or video to do Agado, but they used it either ways. Do we understand? And fraud and identity, as I spoke about. So can we go to the next slide? Yes, so before we go to that, could you play the video? So we're about to watch a deepfake video where, who has watched Avengers? Very good. So they actually changed the characters in the video. But Tony Stark, we know Tony Stark, right? That's who's he? Beautiful. So they actually changed his video and they put someone else there. And they actually premiered it, and over 100,000 people went to watch that video. 100,000, because they thought that they had replaced Iron Man with someone else. And it was a new movie coming out. So we'll actually watch it. I think they will play it pretty soon, so we can wait. Over 100,000 people went to watch it. So imagine, if it was supposed to generate money, the person would have made a lot of money. Because, as I said, erosion of trust, fabricated reality, we don't even know what actually is. So, could you, is that a starting? Okay, so can you play it?
Either forced to join their militia.
So, that's supposed to be, right? Can we get the sound?
Anyone who will stop. Either forced to join their.
So that is deep fake. So you see, it actually looks like he's in the video, but he's not in the video. You have to train it. I said there are two types of learning that the machine has to go through. Supervised learning and what? Very good. So this one, you actually need to train it for it to mimic or act like it. So let's hold on for the sound. When the sound is ready, they'll play it. The voice and everything, they changed it. They changed the voice, they changed the face, everything. So when you look at it, you actually think it's real. That Tom Cruise, we know Tom Cruise, right? What movie has he done? Beautiful. But he's never done Avengers. So you actually think that he's an Avenger now, or Tony Stark, or Iron Man. But he's not the one. So let's kindly wait for.
Anyone who will stop.
And for the first time since 1974,
Kindly pause it for me. Can you pause it for me? So you see, this is the real video. But when you put it through a deepfake algorithm, it actually gives you this. So you see, this is the video and this is the deep fake. So you don't actually see, if you don't see this video before this, you think that this is actually the video. Can we play it?
Corporations the world over will pool their resources, share their collective vision to leave behind a brighter future. It's not about us. Therefore, what I am saying, if I am saying anything, is welcome back. All right, ahead. Or at least
Do you remember this scene?
we draw them in.
You remember this scene, right? Is that Tom Cruise or Tony Stark?
We just want one.
But was he there?
Did you hear what I said?
Exactly.
Stop listening after you said you need a plan.
Okay, Mr. Clean is on his own page.
See, not winging it isn't really what they do.
What exactly is it they do?
Kick names, take ass.
So you see the original video and the deep fake? Same actions.
I read all
Everything. Everything.
That
They pick it even from the
Shit,
eyeball.
chill.
Everything.
The Chitauri.
So you get a deep fake actually very well.
Nothing will change that. What happened to fear?
The Avengers. It's what we call ourselves. It's sort of like a team. Earth's mightiest heroes type thing.
Yes. I've met them.
You've managed to piss off every single one of them.
That was the plan.
Not a good plan. When they come, and they will, they'll come for you.
When did you become an expert in thermonuclear astrophysics?
Last night. All this came from you.
No, all this came from that.
So you see the original video
Give yourself-
and the deep fake.
Please. Stark Tower is your baby. Give yourself 12% credit.
12%.
Generous! So much money! Wow! Out of curiosity, will any portion of that grant be made available to faculty? No. Ooh, gross. Hear me out. I've got this killer idea in courses.
Exactly. So have you seen the power of an AI when it's in the wrong hands? It can actually do so many things that you can never imagine of. It can actually get a video of Nanado talking about how he's going to reduce fuel prices and everything. And imagine Nanado comes out to say that he didn't say that. So who are we blaming? Is that Nanado or that's not Nanado? So, pardon? So it brings a lot of mistrust. That's the world we are in right now, the world of technology. It brings a lot of mistrust, especially with deepfakes and AI and everything. So when we are looking at careers in AI, could you enlarge that one for me? The slide. Yes, so when we are looking in careers in AI, if you are looking into being an AI person, you want to learn about AI, you want to delve into it, you want to become an AI expert, there are so many careers or paths you can go through. You can actually be an AI developer. You design and develop AI algorithms and systems. Who likes mathematics here? You, mathematics, exactly. We can look at being an AI developer because you go through a lot of statistics, you go through differentiation, you go through, a lot of things in mathematics, you actually go through it. So if you like mathematics, you can actually look at AI developers. I do not like it, hence I don't like it. So being an AI developer is not part of my portfolio. You won't see me there. If you see me there, it's by mistake. Sack me from the room because I'll never be there. Do you understand? We are looking at being a data scientist. We've heard of data science before, right? Yes, it's actually a very nice field. If you want to be a data scientist, you actually work in the AI environment as well. You do linear regression, you do a lot of mathematics stuff. So these are for the mathematicians, and those, you might actually develop an interest in it, not necessarily for only mathematicians, but probably you would like it if you learn about it. Do you understand? So before you be an AI expert, you need to know certain fundamentals. Being an AI developer, you have to understand algorithms, you have to understand data science, how you can put together information and make it meaningful. Do you understand? You put together information, maybe you have 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to put it together so that when the machine sees 2, 3, 4, 5, it will raise a hand. These are certain things you can actually look at. So AI developer, data scientist, and a robotics engineer, you actually build robots. So you be in the lab, you be in the laboratory, you are actually training the robot to mimic a human being using facial recognition, using machine robots. There are certain engines in there where you can train it using your computer and actually respond. Okay? So when you actually say, arms up, like I'm holding a microphone and the robot hears it, actually interprets it that hands up, per the information you put in the system, it says that I should raise my hands. Hence, I'll raise my hands. Do you understand? Good. Can we go to the next slide? Yes, you can also be a machine learning engineer. Machine learning engineers, they are one of the most highly respected individuals in the robotics and AI field. Where you actually teach it. I said there are two types of learning. Which one is? Who can? No, that's reinforcement learning. Very good. So there's supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. So being a machine learning engineer, you're able to teach the machine how it should operate, how it should act, and what it should do. That's actually a very good career as well. You be an AI researcher. You look at algorithms, theories, and applications. So one of the ethical implications I spoke about is bias and fairness, right? So if you are being an AI researcher, you can actually look at it that why is it that when a machine sees that, let's say, someone wearing a black dress walking around a bank, it says you're a thief. But when someone's wearing a white dress, it says that you're a policeman. Why is this so? You could actually research into cases, a whole lot of things in AI. The AI field is a lot. There are so many things you can do, but these are just a handful of the things that you can actually do. Being a software developer. I mean, who wants to be a software developer? Or we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Okay, those who like games, you want to be that's pretty cool. So being a software developer, you can actually do a lot of things in the AI field. You can create applications. You could do a lot of things where the machine will respond to. Do you understand? Can we go to the next slide? Yes, so how to develop your AI skills. You need to explore courses. You need to sit down and learn. 90% of learning, 10% of TikTok. Okay? You're all laughing. You're on TikTok. You're all laughing. You're on TikTok. 10% of TikTok, 90% of what? Learning. The challenges and everything, let it rest. Okay? You need to sit down and actually learn. You need to learn programming languages. That's if you are interested in AI. You need to join communities. You need to work on projects. So imagine, I said that you could actually do a combined project where you could create a chatbot for the church. Where when someone comes on your website, or when someone tries to contact the church on WhatsApp, a robot will actually respond. That could be your project. So with this, you need to actually learn. You don't need to do much of programming. You just have to learn, create query questions and responses. Simple as that. Think of what the person would ask. Or let's say if you try to contact the church and you come on the church WhatsApp page, what's the first thing you will say? Hello, by all means. It should respond. And you should give it questions that it could ask. If not, you create a space where it could ask other questions. Do we understand? Very good. So these are the things you need to do. That's if you want to develop your skills in AI. Explore online courses, learn programming languages, join communities, and work on AI projects. It will make you develop your interest in the field of AI. Next, please. Yes, so the future of AI, it has come to stay with us, and it's becoming more and more integrated in our systems. We are looking at continued advancements. AI is going to it's shooting up. It's not coming down anytime soon. Because now we are, as I said, Internet of Things, Alexa, lights off, Alexa, music on, Alexa, music off, Alexa, close curtains. These are some of the things that has come to stay with us. I don't think that if I get Alexa in my room, I would want to take it out. Because sometimes where the light is too far for me. I'm in bed. I don't want to get up. Alexa, lights off. I don't think I would want to stop that. Do you understand? We are looking at increased integration, yes, as I mentioned. New opportunities. That is for AI engineers or AI individuals who are interested. It will create new jobs. It will also bring ethical challenges, as I mentioned. The biasness, the mistrust of information, the breach of privacy, the increased security attacks, everything. It is coming with the good and the bad. Do we understand? Next slide, please. So that's the conclusion. AI is transforming education It's transforming healthcare. It's transforming transportation. It's transforming even the medical field, right? It's transforming a whole lot. Our experience with movies. Who has seen the virtual reality? Have you used the Oculus? Where you wear it, yes. Even when those who have PlayStations, when you're playing games and you wear it, it puts you in a virtual field. Thus, you are combining robots and AI to create such a virtual field. Do you understand? Yes. So AI has come to stay with us. It can never replace us. AI will never kill us. Like how Terminator says that AI is going to take over. Who has watched Terminator? Yes. When you watch, you see a robot is trying to kill. No, robots are encoded with certain language of information where it says that do not harm a human being. The rules, very good, very good. Clap for him, clap for him. He's actually very good. Actually very good. There are rules encoded in a robot. Sometimes it's just 3 rules. Rule number 1, do not harm a human being. Rule number 2, if you need to harm a human being, you need to actually self-shut down. It's a lot. And the 3 is, if you need to go against rule number 1 and rule number 2, shut down. I actually didn't want to talk about it, but since he has mentioned it, there are rules that govern every robot. Do you understand? So it's not necessarily going to get up one day and kill us. It's not autonomous. The only time they are autonomous is when they are in the factories working. Even that, they have a shutdown and a start button. They cannot start on their own unless you have scheduled the time. Do you understand? So AI can never get up and say it is killing us or it is replacing us or it is angry. It won't work. No, it doesn't work like that. They are all stories and movies. Do you understand? Yes. So can we go to the last slide? So that's the challenge I was talking about. We did number 2. That is, we actually didn't do it. I said that we should use Copilot or AI to generate an image we haven't seen it before. Nobody did it. The images you showed me, I've actually seen it before. But I wanted something that we haven't seen before. Do you understand? A different image we haven't seen before. Ask it to give you the craziest image you could think of. Do you understand?